AJ, what do you do and how is it different from everyone else?
We're primarily a first aid and training based company here on the Sunshine Coast in Maroochydore really, but we range all the way out through to Brisbane, Ipswich, Toowoomba, Gympie, teaching first aid courses. The thing that differentiates us basically from everybody else is we make our courses fun. So we find that if people enjoy the course, they'll probably tell 2 or 3 people. If people hate the course, they will tell absolutely everybody. So we try and make the courses as enjoyable as we possibly can from start to finish.
And in what way do you do that with your courses?
Each of our trainers has a different method of doing it. I'm a clown. I will get the students laughing. I figure if I get the students laughing, I'll get the students listening. And absolutely no topic is sacred. So there's jokes on absolutely everything. Some of our other trainers use really comical videos, and they've got a very, very dry sense of humour, being former paramedics. And they can draw on those silly experiences and some of the silly things that they've had to deal with being paramedics.
I guess that's important, especially if there's a course going all day, to kind of keep that humour going and
yes,
get
if the
people
students
interested.
zone out, they tend to just sort of drift away, and it's very, very difficult to recall any of the information you actually learn on the course. So you have to make the course engaging, otherwise the students just don't remember any of it.
Absolutely.
We want them to go away learning first aid, actually be able to perform first aid in a real life situation.
So AJ, why do you do what you do here at National First Aid Training
I
Institute?
love what I do. It's very rewarding because you're teaching people how to save lives. I've come from an occupational first aid background. I used to be a first aid officer at Australia Zoo, and all of our trainers are either coming from ambulance officer backgrounds or surf lifesavers or surf lifeguards. So we're all very, very experienced, and we've got an interest basically in teaching people how to save lives. It's a standing joke in the office that I don't have a job, I just get to chat to people all day. It's brilliant.
AJ, what's something that people would be surprised to know about your industry?
Probably the biggest point would be that the vast majority of people in Australia have never been trained in first aid, don't really know that much about it other than what they see in the TV and the movies, which is unfortunately very rarely correct. As of 2013, only about 7% of the Australian population had ever done a first aid course, and only about 2% of the Australian population were current in first aid. So realistically, 98 out of 100 people walking past us probably had very little idea about what to do. And when we first found that statistic out, it kind of scared us a little bit. So we try and train as many people as we possibly can. A little bit selfish, I guess, in that I would like somebody walking past me to be able to know what to do.
So what tips or advice do you have for other people who are looking to set up a small business?
Probably the biggest learning curve for us, and the biggest tip I think we could get across, is that initially when you're hiring people in your small business, hire for personality, not for skills. What we've found is that you can teach pretty much anybody, pretty much anything. You cannot teach or change personality. As a general rule, somebody that is grumpy will probably always be grumpy. So we've got an entire team of people that we have hired for personality, not skills, and the team works beautifully well. And we're much more efficient in the office because everybody enjoys being there. We all have fun.